Hello, everyone out there. This is a very special broadcast coming to you live for the very last moments of 4th of July here in France. And I'm very happy to be sharing this moment with you because today is a special day. A special day for many reasons. But because I need to do this, I need to do something before I get into why today is special, besides being 4th of July. And it's a day where I'm a little proud to be where I'm from. No, today I need to say something very important, and I also need to mute my computer. There we go. So, something I definitely need to do. Chaque fois quand je monte quelque chose sur ligne sur ma chaîne, j'ai des abonnés ici en France qui regardent mes vidéos. Et il y a un abonné qui toujours laisse des commentaires drôles. C'est le même abonné qui m'a donné ces chemises ici. Et grâce à elle, parce qu'elle pas une vraie, pas une que un abonné. Non, elle est une amie, une vraie amie de moi et pour ma femme aussi. Tu connais toi-même. Bien sûr, c'est un message pour toi, Magali. Merci toujours. Tu fais toutes les choses pour notre pouce, pour notre petite maison ici. Et Magali, à fond de ma cœur, merci. Bien sûr, ma chaîne, j'ai un montant des abonnés qui parlaient pas bien l'anglais. Et chaque jour, j'ai enseigné ici en France en français. Et j'ai des abonnés qui regardent mes vidéos, fait une amie comme ça, mais connaissent rien du tout. Bon, donc, c'est un message pour toi, Magali, pour toi, les profs, pour toi, Salamèche, pour ma femme, pour tout ici en France qui supporte le chant et qui supporte moi. Merci à tous. Merci. I had to do that. I had to make a special message to those of you that watch my channel, that give me so much love and so much happiness. And this is what this video is all about. This is about, not about me, but about one particular change in my life. And as the title says, it's something new. It is something quite new, actually. It is a puppy. And so, without further ado, I'm going to go get the new addition to my life and explain why I'm talking about him. So, hold on a moment. I want you all to meet Ambrosius, my new bundle of joy and love. And it is because of this little guy right here that I am a nicer person and I am a nicer and better cello teacher. When you have a puppy, and for those of you that do have puppies, he is 4 months old, and yes, he stays small. When you have a puppy, you have to be very positive when you're training the puppy. You have to praise him or her all the time. And you have to constantly tell them they're very good. And because I live here in France, we speak French to him. So, toujours je dis très bien, très bien, très bien. And because I teach in French, je dis tous les jours très bien sur mes élèves ici. And so, he is part of the reason why I haven't posted a lot of videos in the past month, is because he has taken a considerable amount of my energy and time, and it's a positive thing, because as much as I love you guys and love music, I had to give a little of my time extra to this little devil right here. And he's very good. He loves cello. He's quiet, and he's actually not bothering my cat, which is just right there. So yes, it may be cliche to say, but this little animal, this little bundle of joy, this gift from God, he sees himself now in the computer. He has made me a nicer person. During my lessons, I find myself saying "très bien" or "very good" for the smallest little things, and I mean it. And I find myself giving more praise to my students. For years, I was a very stoic teacher. I just sat there and praised effort, but very rarely. I find that in life you have to be a little softer. You have to give more little morsels of joy. And it's because of him. Now I'm unconsciously saying nice things all the time to not only my students, but to really everyone. Yes, he came with us to Italy, to Cremona, and he'll make a little cameo in my video. So you're absolutely right. He is a reason why I'm a nicer teacher. Okay, I'm going to take him away now. Thank you for being quiet. Okay, right. Back to cello. Yes, today is a very special day, and as you see, I am supportive of our wonderful team here in France. Our ladies, they're going to go to the final, and I hope they do well. And this is the rare moment, every 4 years or so, I get very chauvinist. Chauvinist in the original term, original meaning I'm very supportive of my country. I'm jingoist, if you will. And today, it's 4th of July, so I absolutely love the Star-Spangled Banner. But if you know me, you're going to learn a little tidbit about the Star-Spangled Banner. It is actually a drinking song from England. So, for those of you who do not know the history of the Star-Spangled Banner, is based upon "To Anacreon in Heaven" or something like that. It's a drinking song from a writers' club in England, and you had to drink and be tipped over drunk, tipsy, very tipsy, and sing the song in order to be part of the club. That was their thing they did. But it's a great I love the song, so I love it. So there you go. I don't really talk about me being American and me loving my country very much. I am a citizen of the world. I do live here in France, but of course I love the US. And that's what I love about cello. Lately I've been teaching a lot here on the channel, and we now have students. I have students. The channel has students in Australia, in Hong Kong, in Germany, England, also in Sweden now. Happy to say that. And of course throughout the United States. And that's all via Skype. So if you're interested, it can happen for you too. It is a fantastic thing. And for those of you that are my Skype students or not, leverage the power of YouTube. I want you to consider starting a channel and just uploading videos of your progress. It's going to help you. It's going to help you really see where you started on this journey of discovery. Some of my students do that, and you'll see through my own subscriptions on this channel, I'll subscribe to you. And so if you just send a comment, "Hey, I've started a channel," I will subscribe and I will leave comments to you. This is my passion. This is what I do. Yet, this is also a very new thing for me, the channel, live streaming, but teaching is not. So one thing about the channel that I set a little milestone, and today was supposed to be the milestone. So today was supposed to happen, and it has not. It's okay. The day is already over here in France. Maybe It's a little bit not over in the United States. And we were supposed to hit 10,000 subscribers. Now, if you had asked me a couple years ago, back in 2017, when I started doing this, would you ever imagine having 10,000 subscribers? And I said, no, that's not the reason I do this. The channel was started with the whole purpose of supporting my studio in real life. I would upload your homework and you would watch it. But then when I came to France, I felt a desire and need to share my pedagogy. And there was just so much noise on the internet. I also wanted to make a place that was safe for everyone, with a place that you could arrive and you could be happy, you could share your story from all ages and from all walks of life, and there would be no judgment. So I keep the channel like that. I keep it open, I keep it open to criticism, open for commentary, open for your stories, and a safe place that you can feel free to express yourself in the comment section, saying you like my videos, you don't like my videos, or whatever. It's okay. Asking me to make videos, that's what I love. The true action happens down there in the comment section. That's why I make the channel. It's not for these videos. One of the guys left a comment on the recent video saying that I'm not the star. At second 44, Jonathan realizes he's not the star. Well, I'm never the star. This is the star. The cello is the star. And I'm very blessed to not only have the opportunity to share with you this music, leverage all the tech I have around me, but this beautiful cello, and also a budding friendship with a true master luthier in Cremona, Edgar. And Edgar, if you're watching, thank you. You have made every single trip to Cremona a very special one. I feel incredibly blessed and very lucky to know you. You had given me unbridled access to your world, and I'm very thankful for it. I cannot express how deeply not only you, but your whole shop has touched me. I appreciate it. Preparing that cello for me, the 5-string cello that I played, was a very special moment. I don't think I'll ever have the opportunity to play a masterly made 5-string cello as I did this past week. And I think many of you in your life won't have the opportunity to play an incredibly amazing 5-string cello from Italy, a modern one. Most of the ones are in museums. They're very rare, and they're a bunch of money. But this was a real thing, really, today available. And I was the first to play it for you guys. Yes, it was very difficult, so a follow-up on that. The 5-string cello is a cello that will test everything about you. It will test your patience, your resolve, your perseverance, and quite possibly most important, your technique, your bow technique. You have no margin of error. In one of the videos I just recently uploaded, I speak to Edgar about this, about how difficult it was. He adjusted the bridge, it became much easier. Yet, still, there is much less movement we have with the bow. Much less movement. It was still an incredible instrument to play. Maybe one day I will own one. Maybe he will loan it to me and I'll be able to play the 6th Suite of Bach. Now about the 6th Suite of Bach, I had the intention of playing it on the 6-string cello, but I only had 4 hours to play this instrument. It had just been varnished the day prior. For many of you out there, the opportunity to play a 5-string cello, not 6-string, did I say 6-string? 5-string cello will probably never come in your life, okay? I'm keeping it real. So the opportunity for me to play this one, I called him and he says, I'm building another 5-string. I'm like, what? And a cello of such incredible quality, yeah, you can buy one offline and it's just a 4-string cello with another string, on it from China. I have one of my students in Massachusetts that bought one, and it's a terrible instrument. As Edgar explained, a true 5-string cello requires a significant level of re-engineering of the instrument. And that instrument that you saw was built from the ground up by his own 2 hands. and his shops. And he has a wonderful shop. Everyone in his shop, everyone, thank you. There was Marco, there was Min, there was the other, all of you. So grazie, grazie. I don't speak any Italian. I feel terrible. I spent a whole week there, didn't speak it. I speak French to them. It's terrible. But I learned how to say puppy in French. I mean, in Italian, canino, caninino, something like that. It was a wonderful experience. Italy's a great place, and you have to go to Cremona. You have to, if you know this instrument, if you love this instrument, you must go to Cremona, because Cremona is the city of the violin, of the cello. And you can just walk from shop to shop, luthier to luthier. There was a youth orchestra playing. It was fantastic. It is a wonderful place to go. There's beautiful museums that only about violins and cellos in our world. It's an incredible place to be. So is France. And I have an upcoming adventure coming here in France. Now, for those of you that are watching this video and may have just recently played your cello, or maybe have your cello right there in front of you, I want you to take an opportunity to look down at your chevalet, your bridge. And I want you to look at the stamp, if you have one, on your bridge. There's a great chance that your bridge is stamped Aubert or Despau. Aubert. Now, Aubert is a house, chez Aubert is a house that has been building chevalet here in France for over a century. I'm going to be conservative with that. And maybe later this year, but definitely within the next 8 to 9 months, I'm going to be making a trip to where those bridges are made. I'm going to make a video and share it with you guys. There is another place. If you've always wondered about a left-handed cello, like this, playing like this, there's a luthier here in France that builds a left-handed cello. Yes, he builds this thing where you play like this. And guess what? I'm going to travel there and play that for you as well. I'm a little crazy, right? I guess so. So be kind when I play that left-handed cello. I'm going to be all the strings opposite. It's going to be quite an experience. And it's not too far from here, from where I live. So that's going to be possibly in a much more near future. There are wonderful adventures here in France, especially if you love music. Because Italy is a country of the violin, the cello. France is a country of l'archet, of the bow. If you really want to know more about our culture, you must get to know the French culture. This is a French invention, and a lot of what we do on cello is based upon the Lullian school of bowing. The bow, lots of the stuff is. So enough about that. Last bit I would like to talk to you about is, so I talked about the subscribers. Yes, the subscribers is something that I would love to get a little bit more of. We only need 14. It would be wonderful if that happened, but if it doesn't, it's okay too. One thing I would like to also discuss is, well, my upcoming trip in the United States. Yes, every year I go to the United States and I teach a summer camp. So if you are interested, I can give you details about it. It may still be open. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And if you're passing through the San Francisco Bay Area within the month of August or July, feel free to leave me a comment on the channel, and I certainly will hopefully connect with you. Yes. Sometimes it's great to really meet face to face the person that you see on the other side. Yes, I love doing that stuff for you guys. So, yes, this wasn't a planned. C'est pas prévu. C'est en direct. C'est pas prévu. It was just something I wanted to do. I wanted to show you just a little bit more about what's been going on here, the plans for the future. Oh, I nearly forgot. Another thing that's happening in the United States, I will be reviewing the Yamaha Silent Cello. I have a friend that has it, and I'll be doing a full review of the Yamaha Silent Cello. Yes. Another blessing I have in my life is being able to play instruments like that. I don't own it, but I'll certainly be very happy to show you why the Yamaha Silent Cello, in my opinion, is one of the best options for those of you that seriously want to play cello next to a person that's sleeping. I guess that's all. And because I really have nothing else to discuss or no music to prepare. I just came here with the intention of doing that. It was a really quick one to talk about. And so that's really it. If you have any questions, then I will answer them. Otherwise, I hope you and your family have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and have a happy 4th of July. If you're in the United States, go Team USA, World Cup. And so let's see if any of you guys are asking questions. And if not, then I'll just go. Well, looks like we got some questions. Oh, before I get to the questions, I need to say thank you to all my patrons on Patreon. Thank you. Some of you have upped your support, so thank you. Every little bit on the channel helps. If you want to get a scale book, that helps you and helps me as well. The amount of work I do for every video is about 17 hours of work. Just to give you an example, of the teaching videos, the one I do the cover and the teaching just for one video, for that whole thing, because I provide you the partition on MuseScore. You should go on MuseScore and check them out. If I'm going to teach something, you're going to find it on MuseScore in a PDF format that is easy to read. And that's one thing I want to make for us, is this channel has to be accessible for everyone. And it truly is a channel of everyone. Going to go on a little tangent, but back to some of you who I've met here on this channel. Some of you who I've met on this channel. I have to talk about you, Stefan. So Stefan, you live in Idaho. And if you're watching, hello, Stefan. Everyone, there's a guy named Stefan who lives in the middle of Idaho. And he has a family of bears that apparently, he's yet to prove it with a picture, but I believe him. He plays cello with a bunch of bears. I just want you to put that in your mind and think about that. Oh, not outside, they come in his house. And he'll be playing cello, and a black bear will walk by in his house. And he says it's okay, it's all good. Now, hopefully he'll take a picture one day of him literally playing cello. And with the black bear, I mean, I want you to put yourself in that mindset. You're playing cello, you know. Oh, there's a bear. Oh, he's just hanging out. That's a wonderful thing about this channel. He discovered a love for music and the channel, and he talks to me via email all the time. And I met this guy from Idaho. I would have never met him. I'd like to talk about John. John is a teenager in Hong Kong, and he, if you want to really realize things are getting real, he has been going to those demonstrations in Hong Kong. One of our students, one of the students of this studio, one of my Skype students, has the courage to stand up for what he believes in Hong Kong. He's 14, and go and demonstrate with his friends and with his community. So to you, John, I commend you. You have a great amount of courage. That's just an incredible thing about this channel, is the reach the internet has. It's not just for entertainment and for sensationalism. It truly is for connecting all of us along this journey of music discovery. Okay, that's enough of me talking. Let's get to your comments, because that's why I do this. So, right, and of course I will get to, can I zoom in? Yes, I can zoom in. Excuse my slowness right now. I don't know what's going on with my... Oh, come on. It was working. I have my comment section. It's not working anymore. Let's do that again. So I'm going to pop that out. These are the details of online stuff, doing things live. Okay. I'm not old. I'm mature, but I'm not old. I'm trying to zoom in. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So hello, everyone. We have some... Carson, hello, Carson's. Carson asked what kind of puppy. It's a Schipperke. Skipper key in English. Schipperke. Glad you have 3 puppies, or you have 2 puppies. Good. Yes, he's a cute one. It doesn't make sense why. So it makes sense why, since why it is the anthem of the U.S. I guess so. It is a drinking song. It's kind of rowdy, you know. If you think about it, it gets really loud, and you know, it's a fun song. Yeah. So I love it. Like you'll rarely get me like super chauvinist, but today I am because it's the 4th of July. You're welcome for the videos, Sanchez. The Lewis D. Clark carbon fiber cello with 5 strings. Right. So I know about this instrument as well. I have played it. And if you have ever played a carbon fiber cello, well, they're a different, if you talk about an instrument like this made of wood, the Lewis D. Clark carbon fiber cello, 5-string or 4-string, first off, it's incredible. It's an incredible piece of engineering. I'm going to give that to it. It is an incredible piece of engineering. It's different, and one day I'll play it. I have friends in the U.S. that play it. It's not for me. It's not something I'm into. I'm a wood kind of guy, and like the whole thing is carbon fiber. Everything about it, the fingerboard's carbon fiber. It is incredible. It's very loud, and it's very precise. Yet, if I were, it's just, I don't know. It's just not for me. There's a lot of people that are into it. I have one of the old cellists of this Symphony Silicon Valley in San Jose, California. I played his, and let's just say he returned it for a 4-string. That's the thing about 5-string cellos. Once you start to learn something on it, like I was doing with the 6th Suite Prelude, you learn it in a certain position, the fingerings, you get it memorized. You spend hours, you spend months doing so, and then you get into playing it on 5 strings. It's a totally different. You have to relearn everything. So hopefully I'll have the opportunity to do that. Yes. Yes, it is night in Sweden, Isabel. Yes, it is night. It is night here. It's 2:30. Okay. So, can you whisper sweet nothings in my ear? Hello, Monsieur Smalty Pants. Did you do your hair in Cremona?